Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Adaku and I'm the owner of a company called Dovetailed. Dovetailed is an online African wax print fabric shop. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you July's subscription boxes. Those of you who saw the last video I did will know that I started fabric subscription boxes in June. They have done really well and I'm really excited to show you what is in July's boxes. Who don't know me, my name is Adaku Parker and I started my business in 2017. Since then I have been selling African fabric by the yard, by the half yard and by the fat quarter. I sell online. The website is www.dovetailed.co.uk. Be sure to sign up to the newsletter. Once signed up, you will receive a welcome email that will include a discount code. Apart from fabric, we also sell kits, sewing kits, bag making kits, clothes making kits. The top that I'm wearing is the Priscilla top. This is available as a kit. Within the kit will be everything you need to complete your garment, such as the binding, the thread and the fabric. You can choose whichever fabric you like from the shop to be included in your kit, and then the matching notions will be provided. We also sell standalone sewing patterns. Recently, I have launched a brand new pattern called the Stellar Coat, which is doing really well. It's a fabulous pattern, and with the cooler months soon upon us, it may be worth having a look at that coat, as it would be a fabulous autumn/winter project. Also, I published a book in February of this year called Sewing with African Wax Print Fabric. It was a #1 bestseller on Amazon in fashion and style, which I was thrilled about. Do have a look at that book if you haven't already. In the book is included 25 projects, some garments and some accessories, all of which are focused on sewing with these absolutely gorgeous fabrics. There are 3 subscription boxes to choose from. There is the Sable Sewing Bee Box. That is our deluxe range. There is also the Gazelle Dressmaking Box. And then finally, perhaps for the beginners who are watching this, there is the Flamingo Fabric Box. Do consider subscribing to our fabric boxes if you haven't done so already. And with that, let me begin by showing you what was inside July's Sable Sewing Bee Box. This is our deluxe range. The Sable Sewing Bee Box comes with 4 yards of fabric and 2 yards of fabric. The 4 yards of fabric in July's box is called Yellow Flower Garden. The 2 yard piece of fabric you may recognise, the one I'm wearing, called Pops of Colour. Also included in July's Sable Box are 2 yards of this red polka dot piping, 2 yards of some yellow polka dot piping. If you haven't used piping before, it's just the best stuff. And it's really good for cushions. It's great for pockets. It's, if you want sort of a piping detail on some visible pockets. It's great for bags. It's really good, really, really good. I absolutely love piping. It just lifts a project. Also included in July's box are these fabric clips. These are a wonderful alternative to pins. If you're making bags and the seams are quite thick, then pins can be quite tricky to use. Or if you're using fabric that is quite fine and you may not want the pins to leave a mark on your fabric, these are also very, very good. So if you haven't used them before, then you can try them. Also included is a tape measure. You can never have too many of these. I always find I'm losing mine. What I like about these is that they have both the metric as well as the imperial measurements, so you have both inches and centimetres, and it's quite colourful. You also will have in your July box a sewing gauge. These I absolutely love. They're brilliant for your hems. So when making your hems, checking the depth of your hem is the same across the entire sort of circumference. If it's your skirt hem or trouser hem. It's also really good for buttonholes, so the spacing of buttonholes, and then if you're making sort of tucks and pleats, just making sure that they're the same, there's the same gap between each one. So multiple uses. We like tools that have multiple uses. And then also 2 spools of thread. I use Gutermann threads, they're really good quality. And also in this month's boxes we have some sweet treats. So we have Borders cookies, as well as a Twinings tea bag, which you can enjoy while opening your box. Also included in the Sable Box this month is a flyer with details about the company, as well as fabric care instructions and a link where you can leave a review if you'd like to leave a review, as well as a thank you card which reads, "Thank you for your order. If sharing on social media, use the hashtag Dovetailed London Sewing Boxes. Film a video of your unboxing to be in with a chance of winning a £10 gift voucher to spend with Dovetailed." And that, of course, is separate from the discount code or gift card that will be included in your Sable Sewing Box. The second of our 3 boxes is the Gazelle Dressmaking Box. Within the box is included 3 yards of one piece of fabric and 1 yard of a second piece of fabric. The 3-yard piece of fabric is a fabric I have called Nsubra, and the 1-yard piece of fabric is called Roll of the Dice on orange. Also included, I'll just try and take those out for you. So this is Nsubra, Ripple Effect as it's also known. This is Roll of the Dice on orange. Gorgeous. We also have, as with the Sable Box, tape measure. We also have 2 fabric clips, as well as 2 yards of this orange, sorry, 2 meters of this orange polka dot piping, as well as 2 spools of thread to match the fabric. Sweet treat. And a cup of tea to wash it all down with. So that is what is contained within the Gazelle dressmaking box for July. There is also a flyer, as well as a thank you card. The third and final box is the flamingo fabric box. Included within this box is a 2-yard piece of fabric and a 1-yard piece of fabric. The 2-yard piece of fabric I have called Ripple Effect on Brown, and the 1-yard piece of fabric I have called Birds of Paradise. Also included in your box is a tracing wheel. So these are really good when you are dressmaking. When it then comes time to transfer the pattern information onto your fabric, this is really, really useful. So you'd use it with carbon paper. You'd make a sort of sandwich with your fabric at the bottom, the carbon paper with the sort of the coloured side on top of, facing downwards onto your fabric, so that the markings will transfer with your pattern sheet on top, and then you'll use your tracing wheel to sort of press down gently. Be careful with this, because it is serrated, you won't need to use too much pressure, which is a good thing. Also included is some more fabric clips, some smaller ones this time. If you haven't used them before, you may find you prefer the smaller ones, you may find you prefer the longer ones. I have both. Depending on what you're doing, either can be quite useful. Also included is a 2-meter piece of matching polka dot piping, as well as a single spool of thread, as well as your sweet treat, as well as a cup of tea bag. And also, again, as before, a flyer with a thank you card. So that was the flamingo fabric box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video. If you are new here, then do consider subscribing to this channel. Like this video, leave a comment below. Have you already subscribed to these boxes? Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be notified as soon as another video is posted. Remember to sign up to my newsletter. Not only will you receive your welcome discount code, you will also be the first to hear as soon as new fabrics are available in the shop. Be sure to follow me on Instagram as well as on Facebook. And if you aren't a member of my Facebook group, then why not? The Facebook group is called Sewing with African Wax Print Fabric. I started it shortly after the book was published. It's a great space where we share our African wax print makes, we ask for tips, ask for advice, and it's a wonderful community. So do consider joining the group. All the details are below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.